Stel, je hebt een heel nieuw eiland tot je beschikking. Wat zou jij daarmee doen? Wordt het bijvoorbeeld een natuurpark? Of misschien wel een pretpark? Bouw je er een rustiek vissersdorpje? Of juist de stad van de toekomst? Alles is mogelijk. Wat zou jij doen? Kijk voor meer informatie op www.cpei.nl en schrijf je in.
Amsterdam has been a metropolis since the second half of the 16th century. Trade made a small fishing village grow into a world-class business centre. This entrepreneurial spirit, combined with democracy, social responsibility and concern for public areas, has become the basis of a rich and internationally renowned tradition of urban development, which is still pursued with pride and to this day serves as an example for cities worldwide. But great things have small beginnings. From the 13th century onward, a small settlement of fishermen and farmers close to a dam at the mouth of the river Amstel evolves into the mighty trading city of Amsterdam. The population is growing so rapidly that the city has to be expanded several times. In the 17th century, the now world-famous Ring of Canals comes about in two phases. Along the newly dug canals, spacious residential blocks arise with large building plots and deep backyards. The plots are sold to individual customers on auctions, and so building on the Ring of Canals is filled step by step, with little interference from the city council. A new era of exceptional growth begins along with industrialization in the mid-19th century. New working-class neighborhoods arise beyond the central Ring of Canals. The living conditions in these areas are harsh, and workers unite in trade unions and associations in order to deal with poverty. Thanks to major investments of real estate corporations, the urban development plan called Plan South is established by the architect Berlage. Berlage and his colleagues gain international respect with their Amsterdam school-style palaces for workers. After the war, the government takes the lead for large-scale urban developments. According to modern city ideals, new suburbs are built in the western and northern part of Amsterdam, as well as in the Buitenveldert and Bijlmer quarters. Since the late 80s of the 20th century, the development of new urban areas is increasingly left to the market. Around the Harbor, new dwellings attract creative and enterprising residents to Amsterdam. Construction of the latest quarter, called Eiberg, starts with the creation of artificial islands in order to give new potential to Amsterdam's growth in the next century. According to good old Amsterdam traditions, many new formats for housing have been built here. On the newest island of Eiberg, an extraordinary great deal of space has been reserved for people who want to take the opportunity to develop and build their own house in a fully self-organized structure. In this way, this relatively small island offers the chance to add a grand new phase to Amsterdam's urban development tradition. The vitality of Amsterdam is in full swing with continuous building, renovating and improvement. But we must not forget that the residents are theme in the city's growth. Urban development is collaboration, bringing parties together and joining forces. Amsterdam's urban planning is still going strong and far from over yet.
Eiburg, een van de nieuwste woonwijken van Amsterdam. Met de voltooiing in 2012 werd de eerste fase van de bouw afgesloten. Eind 2013 is de tweede fase van start gegaan. Een nieuw opgespoten schiereiland, verbonden aan het haveneiland van Eiburg. Hiermee anticipeert de gemeente Amsterdam op de verwachte groei van de stad. Op het nieuwe, nu nog lege eiland wil de gemeente veel ruimte geven aan zelfbouw en collectief particuliere bouwinitiatieven. Hierdoor is het mogelijk om met veel partijen samen een geheel nieuwe gemeenschap vorm te geven. Bouw jij bijvoorbeeld een windmolenpark, een speelpark of een eigen strand? Vind je eigen plek binnen deze gedeelde ruimte en verwezenlijk samen met de andere toekomstige bewoners het ultieme droomeiland. Ben je geïnteresseerd? Kijk dan voor meer informatie op cpei.nl.